Hello everyone, welcome to FOOTBALLBREHZ, a platform where we discuss, debate and banter. My name is the OS and I'll be your host for today's show. Back with us we have Arsenal fan Kemal, we have Chelsea fan Kadus, we have Spurs fan Ben, and lastly we have Liverpool fan Isha. And on today's show, we're going to do two things. First thing, we're going to discuss all the games that have just happened over the weekend. And then secondly, we're going to look at the transfers and which transfer has been the best transfer of the season. Which has been the summer signing of the season so far up to this international break. Before we get into it, can you guys make sure you subscribe, you follow, you like all of our social media platforms. That's Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter. Exactly. So let's start. So Kadus, I'm going to come to you first. First game that we're going to discuss is Chelsea 4, Sheffield United 1. Like Chelsea right now are looking serious, I would say. You guys are gelling. The players look like they're happy in the system that they're playing in. And we're starting to see players like Ziyech coming through. How are you feeling? How are you feeling about what's happening at Chelsea right now?
Yeah, man, I'm feeling good. Like I said the last time I was here, when you asked me that question, I said I was excited. I was excited because I can see what's coming together. Just to see now with the stability that we've gotten with Mendy, with Thiago Silva, Ben Chilwell, all of our signings are starting to really kind of come together. And Ziyech, what a revelation, man. I think he's our new Hazard in terms of giving us that unpredictability. Because even now going forward, we've always been good going forward, but we weren't really that sharp, or we didn't have that kind of edge in terms of being really direct. And I think Ziyech is giving us that. He's made everyone step up in a sense. So
his distribution is really what impresses me. Every time he whips that ball in, it's so dangerous.
That left foot is insane. And the thing is as well, Havertz and Pulisic are still to come into the team. So we're getting there. I'm starting to see us. We're looking a lot more solid. We've only conceded one goal in the Premier League. I think Mendy with 6 clean sheets. It's a good time to be a Chelsea fan right now, man. I'm just enjoying the ride.
Kadus, quick question, bro. So I want to argue, that your team improved when Kai Havertz came out of the team. Would you say that's accurate?
No.
So your last game where you beat them 4-1, that wasn't your best performance of the season without Kai Havertz.
Yeah, but it's a really silly argument to make because
you improved without him.
Well, it's not. We've improved the moment we went into a 4-3-3
without him.
No. That's your narrative. That's your narrative. But sorry, continue.
No, it's all good. Let's say we're getting into the international break right now. It's been 7-8 games gone, and we can comfortably say Chelsea are looking in a good place right now when you look at the whole league and everyone else that are playing. Let's go from Chelsea to the next game. Next game was Tottenham Hotspur away to West Brom. You just sneaked with a 1-0. Like, I was convinced that you guys were going to drop points watching that game because you guys looked terrible in that game. Seriously.
That's 2 games in a row they've been terrible.
I know, and West Brom as well. Like, West Brom haven't been good this season, but they look good against Spurs. So, Ben, what was that? Why did you guys play so poorly? And the good thing is you got a win, which was amazing. So, can you explain?
Simple. We're tired. Players are tired. Thursday, we're abroad playing a game. Most of the players that were playing on Sunday were there, and then Sunday we played the first game, 12 o'clock kickoff. Everybody knows that's the
Ben. Oh my God! I'm sorry. What? Did you just say they're tired, mate?
Bruv, come on, let's be real.
I would understand if you're a pressing team, but you guys don't even press.
Listen.
Son might be tired.
You man, come on. Okay, you could see it. You could see it. The players are fatigued because they've just been given everything every single game.
Sorry to interrupt you, Ben, but do you think that's an issue moving forward? If that's what it's like so early on, because I don't believe
but
that.
That's the same. That's the same issue that Liverpool and Man City had because they were also playing in Europe. It's the same issue Man United had because they were playing in Europe.
That's quite true because Ollie came out and was fuming and kept cussing about that.
Ollie wasn't vexed. Ollie wasn't vexed that, United were tired. What Ollie was vexed about was you have to be smart in the scheduling. Like, if we play Wednesday, you can't make us play lunchtime Saturday.
Everyone raised it.
makes no
Ollie
sense.
raised it. Klopp raised it. Okay. Jose raised it.
Yeah, Mourinho's raised it a number of times.
Guardiola, Pep raised it.
Yeah, Lampard's raised it. Lampard's raised it in the last press.
Do you see what I'm saying? So I'm not saying something dumb. What I'm saying is, at the end of the day, that was the case because we are trying to stay in both competitions. So we're playing our best 11, and Jose seen that if we don't start our best 11, shit goes sideways, like he did with Antwerp, whatever that is.
Well, like you were talking about, taking the positive out of it is you're still grinding results. And this period of you grinding results, now you're second in the league, which is the highest you've been in a long time. How do you feel your chances going forward in the table? Are you optimistic that you're going to finish high?
I'm optimistic, but at the end of the day, I'm also being realistic because our next sort of 6 to 8 fixtures are
Madness.
mad. So I think
You're going to go through what United went through just the last month. You're going through that now. That's what's
pretty
happening.
much, yeah. The good side for us is that Europe is not as mad as you man had it. with the
Yeah,
likes of PSG.
for sure.
But in terms of Premier League, it's just one after the other. City, Chelsea, Arsenal, Leicester, Liverpool. It's mad. So
We're going to see, after that, we're going to see the true character of Spurs and see, if they're the real deal this season or if it's just the same old
Can't keep on
Spurs.
saying that if they're the real deal this season. We've been saying that for 6,
No,
7,
but-
8, 9 years.
but
They've never
we-
been the real deal.
Fair enough, but they could be this season because they have a manager who has
Pigs
the
could
pedigree.
fly. You never know.
All right, let's move on. Let's
Nah.
move on.
Okay.
Let's move on from that.
he's pissed. Let's let him have that, innit? Let's go.
Let's go to Manchester United's game. Man United away to Everton. A great result. Going away to Everton and winning 3-1. I mean, if you look at the teams that have dropped points to Everton this season, there's big teams that have, So I will take that, but I'm not getting excited. Like I said last week as well. Like, remember, last week I said, we're going to beat Everton. We're probably going to beat Everton because that's the type of team United are. When their backs are against the wall, they will beat them. And then next game, we're going to have someone like West Brom and we will lose. So that's why I'm not getting excited. It was a good performance from the team. I felt like we had it under control. I felt like we could have scored more goals. Everton didn't really look great. Maybe part of it was because, they've been on a bad form, or maybe we did something as well to make them play like that as well. I think it's a mixture of a lot of things.
Yeah.
But like I said before, I'm not going to get gas. I'm just happy
OS.
Yes,
Luke Shaw played alright.
he played very good. It wasn't all right. It was very good.
Pigs
Come
can
on.
fly.
I'm giving him props, bro.
All right,
What the
fair,
hell?
safe.
Pigs
I
be flying.
appreciate that. Pigs
It's a
can
custom
fly,
the week before, so
I appreciate that. I ain't gonna
I've
lie.
got a quick question actually.
Yeah.
Who do you think's better right now, Fernandes or De Bruyne?
I think Bruno.
Fernandes.
Fernandes, you know what I mean? You just set that question.
I'm not even reacting to the name, but
Fernandes?
I think Bruno's on a better form right now. If you want me to be honest, Bruno has had some poor games though as well.
Yeah.
But De Bruyne has had some poor games recently. People are just
Especially
not going to
this
say
season.
that. Exactly. This
Yeah,
season.
I'm starting. It's debate
Since
that
he's
needs to
come
be
back
had
from
now
the injury,
'cause
he's been
I didn't want to hear this last year,
garbage.
but
Exactly. So right
Yeah.
now, I would say Bruno is definitely the better player right now in terms of on form. But we all know that could change very quick. If De Bruyne goes on a run of form, everybody knows.
Do you really
De
think
Bruyne is
Bruno's on
world
form
class.
though?
Who?
yeah,
You think Bruno's on form?
No, I don't.
Yeah.
I don't. No, I
I
don't
don't
think.
think so.
No, I don't think he's on form.
think so.
I think no. To be honest with you, I don't think he's on form. I think he's doing some poor things on the pitch, but he's one of those players that can bring magic out of nothing. So that's why sometimes you look at his numbers and you overlook his performances. Like, don't forget about Everton. Before Everton, there was 3-4 games where he was rubbish. Like, when I say rubbish, I mean, but he was not the way he usually plays. So there's only been a few people that have been consistent. De Gea has been consistent. We have to give the credit where it's due. He hasn't made mistakes this season. He's been solid. Shaw has been very good recently. Maguire had a good game last game. So people are starting to pick up, I think, and I'm just hoping we can find consistency. Until then, I'm not getting gassed about this team at all. All right, let's move on from United. Let's go to Manchester City v Pool. You know what? This was hyped up to be one of the best games of the weekend. I mean, first half was good. Second half, I think both teams looked like they were confident going away, not losing. I don't think anybody wanted to lose that game.
That's just, that sounds mad.
I know it does.
It's like you're if you're like champions in that, and City are like what? Like that you lot both of you should be pissed.
I'll tell you why.
I saw you guys celebrating the draws. Like, what are you celebrating a draw for?
I'll tell you why.
I'm celebrating that draw.
No. I'll tell you why I think that, Kadus, because both teams are on poor form right now. Like, and none of them want the other team to get an advantage. Like, that's a massive. Like, we're in an era right now where one game can be catastrophic to you if you're like on the level of the likes of Liverpool and City. So I can see, and also it's an ego thing. Like, Klopp doesn't want to lose to Pep, and same with Pep, you don't want to lose to Klopp. So that's why being so technical, sometimes it gets boring when it's so technical. But I mean, I'm
it wasn't
sure,
technical. It was City were all over Liverpool in the second half. So technical, good defending.
Fair enough.
Joke, bro, missed the penalty, man.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
that was a
I can't
big
believe
shot.
that. I told you not he was a waste, bro. I told you, Brehz. When they was playing Arsenal,
what do you mean
what did
you
I
told
say?
us?
What, Willian or Pepe?
He did.
Both.
He said De Bruyne. He did. He said De
Thank
Bruyne
you,
was
OS.
a joke. Yeah.
You heard
I
that.
said he's lost it. I said that, yeah, and you're seeing it now. Can't believe he missed the penalty.
I see lost it, or is he just having a bad
That's what I'm saying. I don't think. I think he's out of form. I don't think he's. You can't. Someone world class like that can't just lose it like that.
But you know what? Last season he carried City. Like, let's not. David Silva
That was
wasn't in
last
the
season,
team.
bruv. We're talking about now.
No, but listen to what I'm trying to say. Listen to what I'm trying to say.
Forgetting the fact that, okay, fair enough, he missed the penalty, but he was probably City's most creative player there, and he was doing bits. I mean,
Exactly, and it's what I wanted to say.
Assist to Jesus, that was sick.
Last season he carried City, but he
Ben,
didn't have David Silva.
Yeah. True.
I feel like he's missing that partner in midfield. He's having to do a lot more than what he should.
He's become the talisman.
Let's move on from your game. I know, Isha, you were happy with that result. Let's go to the most controversial game of the... I say controversial.
Yeah, actually
it wasn't really even controversial. Arsenal just got killed. Like 3-0. and Kemal, you tell me what you think. For me, 3-0 was kind to you guys. Like, they missed bare chances. It could have been 5, 6 easy.
7, which it should have been.
Yeah, it could have been easily. I mean, Kemal... Before you say what you need to say, I just wanted to get one thing off my chest. Is all season we've been hearing how Man United is so shit. They've had the worst starts to the league for God knows how long. They're like relegation zone, blah blah. This. If we
Lay
win
on him.
If we win a game in hand, we're above Arsenal. What do you have to say to that?
And before you answer, before you answer that question,
don't start doing like the
guy in the
other
group
Brehz
chat,
on Football Brehz, yeah, because I'm gonna call you out talking it. Because when you're winning, you're a chattermouth, innit? So talk, innit?
I'm here. The last time Chelsea lost, Kadus weren't nowhere to be seen.
the last time. Sorry, say that again.
Okay, cool.
No, say that again.
So,
Because that was Liverpool. That was against
what's the
Liverpool.
question?
What the hell is going on with Arsenal? Because everybody's talking about this thing of Arsenal being rejuvenated, Arsenal under Arteta, a different force.
Aubameyang, everything.
Aubameyang, since he signed, has been non-existent. It's looking like, to be honest, it's looking like the same Arsenal right now. So can you defend that?
I told you so. That's what I'm going to say. I told you so. I told you Aubameyang should be getting dropped. If people laughed, yeah? I said it should be getting dropped.
You did say that.
I said Lacazette is the problem. He shouldn't be starting that. He shouldn't be playing. He needs to be benched.
Yeah, he's dead.
He's missing
anyway.
a header. It was boom. Couldn't do anything. What else did I say? I told you Mikel's been having problems. I gave him one prop. Arteta. I gave him one prop when he beat United, and I told you he was going to start the same team in the last podcast. Yeah, all mistakes. Why is he set up defensively at home? Yes, we spoke about.
But you said last week though he should set up defensively.
Yeah, but no, well, I knew he was going to set up. I knew.
Why? What is this?
What's what?
He sees you, man, in training.
You want to set up defensively against Aston Villa, Arsenal Football Club.
I knew he was going to do that.
Arsenal Football Club.
Bruv,
The illustrious, magnificent Arsenal Football Club, yeah? Back 5 against Aston Villa at home, and you still got banged 3-0, and you have the audacity, bruv, to come in.
Nothing. You know, I don't think we had a shot.
Oh, No, you had
think
one.
he
You
had a
had one shot. You had one shot. You had one shot.
Yeah.
What
I
Aubameyang
check
didn't
his
have a
stats,
shot.
bruv.
Aubameyang didn't have a shot.
Look,
Let me talk
Kemal.
about William. Yeah, let's talk about William.
Dead
Go
food.
back to Chelsea. I know Kadus told
but
me.
you were
he
gassed
told
about
me
William,
this.
though.
Chelsea
We didn't want
were
it.
gassed.
I wasn't gassed.
Everyone was
I
like,
wasn't
why are you
gassed.
not giving him 3 years? That's why we
was
didn't
not
give him
gassed.
3 years.
No,
But
you
you
were
gave him
gassed
3 years.
because
Come
you
on,
were gassed.
don't lie, come on.
And then
Excited,
I was
Kadus
going
had
for
to
Kadus,
remind
but I was
you
never
enough.
gassed about the player.
Come
He's
on,
the one
you
who told
said
me.
you said
He
William
goes, "It's
wanted
a
to
waste."
leave. You said William wanted to leave Chelsea to come to Arsenal.
Yes, I
Kadus
said that. I
said
wasn't
to
gassed,
you,
though.
no, they
I
didn't
wasn't
want to
ga-
give him
how's that
3
being
years.
gassed?
You gave him 3 years. And you said,
That sounds like a bit of British guys,
Anyway.
but it's cool.
You man basically
He's a
accommodated him.
waste.
He wanted to
All
stay
right.
in London. You man thought, yeah, we'll accommodate him to stay in London. So man's getting his pension
was?
from you, man.
Bellerin, you know what? Bellerin needs to be sold, you know.
okay,
I
come
would sell
on.
Bellerin.
Oh,
Bellerin
he got
needs to get out.
he got murked
He
by
got ripped
Grealish.
apart. He got
But
ripped
anyway,
apart in the first 45 seconds, and then Grealish killed him again.
destroyed him. Come on.
Holding
Can you tell me
terrible.
about that
Listen, the
incident
whole
where the
team,
man almost broke his ankles by himself?
He
Oh,
dislocated
Tierney.
his leg.
Tierney. And you know,
Tierney was terrible.
and you know what, Kemal? You
As a-
guys have
as a
to look
unit.
at. You guys have to look at Partey's injury because if he's injured, that's a big
No, I
problem.
think he's
for you
okay
guys.
because he's only had ice on in the when he
Okay.
came out. I think he'll be
You
fine.
normally do for hamstrings.
But anyway, you know whose
Yeah,
fault
but
it
he
was?
took him off, bruv.
It's
So
Arteta's
what?
fault. I'm blaming Arteta.
Do you think? Is this the same old Arsenal or is this a blip?
It's the same old Arsenal.
You think so?
Yeah, garbage.
Because you have been poor for a while. Like,
Can I just say something as well? Can I just say, let me just add to that, right? Because this is what's pissed me off, and I've been waiting to come on this podcast to say this. I'm so happy right now, yeah? Many conversations, people were talking about Lampard. Many conversations,
shit.
right? And it was like Arteta's... how many times did Arteta make the same decision prior to this match?
It's the same. He seems
You know
like
what?
he's only
I'm
got
gonna-
one way
But,
of playing.
but
I'm
people,
not gonna lie.
people want to talk to me.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna hold my hand up, and I'm one of the guys that were, bigging up Arteta because I saw some sort of change happening at Arsenal. I don't know if I was the only one.
Yeah,
They
he was
looked more.
changing
No, obviously
cones.
everyone saw the
It's
change. in him.
easier.
Everybody
It's
got
changing
excited.
easier.
cones on the
It's
train.
easier to
Excited.
build a
Everyone
team
was-
defensively.
No, but
it's
Arsenal
easier
are
to set
harder.
to
Sorry, go on.
We're a better
It's,
team.
easy,
though.
it's
Let's not
easier
get
to
twisted.
organize a team defensively than it is to create
That's
expansive football. It's easier. So you got someone who came in and made a team more defensively, and then look where you are, 14th or 15th for chances created in the league, and you got Aubameyang, Lacazette, Saka. Who else? Ceballos.
How many games
Come
are
on.
you gonna play?
Yeah.
Get out of here with this crap,
Aubameyang.
bruv. You don't talk to me that you got the players to do that, bruv.
Anyway,
Aubameyang, 500k a week or some
scores
shit.
in the week, yeah. He don't play him. And you know who else I'm vexed about? What's our young kid that should have didn't even go onto the bench?
Willock?
Willock
Yeah.
played
Dead.
amazing in Europa. Two weeks running, he's played good. Man didn't even make the team.
You know his peak.
Come on, you have
His
to know his
peak.
name, bruv. That's your player. You have to know his name.
Listen, I'm angry. Yeah,
Okay.
leave me alone.
Arteta had the audacity to go, it was my bad.
This
It
makes
was my
sense,
fault.
you know.
It was my
what
fault,
Kemal
guys.
just said. Hold on. What Kemal
Joke,
just
bro.
said makes a lot of sense. Do you know what he said? I'm angry. He starts forgetting his own team. This is what Arsenal fans do, yeah? Because next week they'll win and they'll get gassed and they'll completely forget.
Arteta forgot his own team. Arteta forgot Willock even existed. Didn't even put him on the bench. Forgot about
Amnesia,
him.
fam. Man, them are missing.
Forgot about him.
You know, I don't understand why
Getting
William
gassed 'cause he beat
gets
Moles
a
4-0 or
start
something.
every single game. He hasn't done nothing. He played good once.
Yeah.
And he hasn't played good since.
I
So
told
I don't
you.
understand
I
why he
told
keeps
you.
on starting.
Do you think this
Yeah, I
is
know
gonna,
you told me.
Do you
I
think
know
this is
you
gonna
told me.
pick up? Do you think it's gonna pick up? Do you think Arteta's gonna find a solution to fix this?
Well, he has to drop Lacazette, play Aubameyang down the middle and give him someone behind him that's going to give him the ball. Where's Ozil?
Your manager is overrated. Cut this. Cut this right now.
And then I wanted to ask one more thing before we move on, Kemal. Why is it when Arsenal fans lose, they don't come back into the WhatsApp group?
That's a good question.
Yeah, man.
Because I know they're going to be watching this. I know you're going to be watching this.
Can you private message some of them now and tell them
Don't
to get
disrespect
their ass clapped?
don't disrespect the Brehz, you know. Don't disrespect the Brehz.
They
because you lot
disrespect
go
themselves,
missing
mate. You
too.
disrespect
You lot go
yourselves.
missing too. There's a lot
Okay,
of ghosts.
tell me who goes missing.
Sean.
Yeah,
Sean
tell
goes
us.
missing. Sean goes missing all the damn
That's true.
time.
That's
when
true.
United lose, Sean is nowhere to be seen because I add him all the time. Okay, cool.
That is
Don't
true.
talk about
When
Arsenal.
Alright,
Spurs,
alright,
when Spurs
Who here?
finished you, I didn't
Who
see
here?
Sean nowhere, bro.
All right. Let's move on
2
before
days.
this gets crazy.
Yeah,
Let's
my
move
dream.
on before this gets crazy. All right, so that's the
Talking
first.
about Arteta v Lampard. Get out of here, bro.
That's
Get out of here.
All right,
Don't
let's
talk
move
to me about
on.
that anymore.
All right, let's move on from there. So that was the first section of the show. Now, before we go actually to the second section, can you guys please make sure you subscribe, make sure you comment, let us know what you think, let us know if you agree with some of the discussions that we've just had, and let us know what Arsenal need to do in order to improve their results. Now we're going to go to the transfer section.
That's what they need.
Yeah, the transfer section. Who has been the best transfers so far this season? There's been some pretty good players who have come up to the table and have delivered, and then there's been some bombs. Just mention 5, Isha. Mention a quick 5. Ben, you mentioned a quick 5. Kadus, Kemal. And then from those, we'll discuss who makes it into the ultimate 5. So who's your quick 5?
Okay, cool. All right, so Jota has got to be in there.
Okay.
No questions asked. He's got to be in there. Callum Wilson, got to be in there for sure. Thiago Silva, got to be in there. I've changed my mind on that one. He's definitely got to be in that.
Easy.
Yeah, I had to do it. I've been watching this guy. I had to do it.
Serious, bro.
Mendy has to be in there as well. Chelsea's done some serious business.
Yeah.
Them 4 for sure. I'm a little bit stuck on the 5th one. I'm not gonna lie.
What do you mean, Rodriguez? How you gonna stick on?
Yeah, but he's dipped. Like he had an amazing start the first 3 games, and he's dipped.
Man, he's a little bit injured, man. He
just got back from injury. I mean, one game, and it was the United game where he was not that well. But apart from that,
yeah.
All right, but it's your 5. It's your 5. It's your 5. So
even against Southampton as well, he wasn't good.
You know what? I might actually throw in Allen from Everton because he's completely changed the way they play.
Instead of Rodriguez.
He's amazing.
Instead of Rodriguez.
I think it's overlooked what Allen does for Everton.
Nah,
for real. What Allen does for Everton, yeah?
All right,
it goes
doesn't matter.
overlooked.
Guys, it doesn't matter. It's his opinion. So when we get to you, you give your opinion. So he chose Allen. So Ben, top 5.
Rodriguez, obviously.
Yep.
Jota.
Yep.
Ziyech.
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 After one game?
Yeah, I know, that's a bit mad. But anyway, keep going.
Nah.
You got 2 more. Keep going.
Doherty, Spurs.
Okay, Doherty. Okay, who else?
And Højbjerg.
Doherty.
You guys are missing
And
one
Højbjerg.
person, man. I'm surprised. You're all missing one person.
Okay, Kadus, go.
Thiago Silva,
Yep.
Edouard Mendy,
Yep.
Ben Chilwell,
Okay, you're just gonna make this a Chelsea thing.
Jota. No,
Jota.
Jota.
Okay.
And then last but not least, Ross Barkley for Aston Villa.
Barkley, that's a good shout.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Barkley.
See?
Bro.
Come on.
See? Yeah.
Hey, can I get Ziyech out and put Barkley in?
Okay. Come
Nah,
on,
you're
go.
done, bruv. You're done.
Come on, go.
Barkley,
Yeah.
Jota,
Yeah.
Gabriel,
Yeah.
Martinez.
Yeah.
Because I don't know why everyone's missed that, bro. Because he's been saving Aston Villa like crazy. And
Thiago Silva, Mendy,
Højbjerg.
Højbjerg.
James Rodriguez.
I said James Rodriguez. James. Yeah, man, Silva.
Oh, damn.
First of all, the way you said his name was funny, Kemal. Second of all, I don't think you said his name.
Oh yeah, James then. James.
Okay, Rodriguez. Okay.
James.
Perfect.
It's all good.
All right, so those are the names. I'm surprised actually because I thought some of you might have mentioned Godfrey. I thought some of you might have mentioned Reguilon. Reguilon has been amazing for Spurs.
Reguilon.
Some of you.
Sorry. Two assists in 3 games. Yeah, Premier League. Alright, cool.
Reguilon has done.
You didn't
It's
say
not
him.
even. It's not even about the assists. For me, it's how he's changed that side of your.
Ben Chilwell
game.
shits in those numbers, by the way.
What's one player everyone can agree on? Jota. We can all agree on Jota, right?
Yeah.
So Jota's there. Next person we can all agree on. Do we
Thiago
all agree
Silva.
on Thiago Silva?
Yeah, he's alright still.
Yeah.
Depends whose place he's
You lot are hating. You lot are hating so bad, bro. That is just insane.
But who
Guys,
else?
listen, Kemal's only hating because he wants to put Gabriel in there.
You lot. That's insane.
Can we all agree Rodriguez gets in the top 5?
should get there.
That's
The past two games, he hasn't played well. Like we have to take that into consideration.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
the
past
hard-
two
the
games.
first-
okay. Let's say I put
no, the first
Rodriguez.
game.
Let's say I put
the maybe
Rodriguez
list.
with a question mark. Yeah, I'll put a question
Yeah.
mark next to his name, even though he has to be in there for me. But anyway, let's say question mark.
Have you put Jota in there then?
Yeah.
Jota's in there, of course.
That was the first one we said, bruv.
just
Wake
checking.
up, bruv. Like, come on.
How about Mendy?
Question mark.
You would say question mark?
Well, I think Martinez has done better than him. but-
Well, how many shots has he
I
faced?
think Mendy's one of the. Sorry, say again.
No, you're just.
He's been amazing, but I don't think he's top 5.
But as but people made this argument. People made this argument, right?
One at a time, guys.
Here's the difference. Mendy has come in to replace someone who was shit. Okay, so obviously he's gonna look great because he's replacing someone that's shit. That's the difference.
I don't think so. I can see why you would think that, but Mendy,
are you saying the previous keeper wasn't shit?
No, he was. That's why I said
Exactly.
I can see why you think that, but he also changed the confidence of the defenders in front of him, which also changed the confidence of the team. And he's made some big saves. Mendy
But you're also disrespecting him. You're also disrespecting his ability, right? That's fine. We can put all of those into question, right? For sure. But he answers all of those questions. Distribution's been amazing, right? The fact of the matter is, the saves that he's pulled out, those saves are I would class him as elite level saves. They saved us points.
So let's say this.
It's not a case where he's. Yes.
Let's say this. I hate you fully. Kemal was saying he thinks Martinez has been better than Mendy. Does anybody?
I would go with that. I would actually go with that.
So you
I'm not
agree
even
with
hating.
He's
Martinez?
saying penalties, please, man.
Martinez
He's
has
been
been amazing.
How about you, Ben? How about you, Ben? Well, the majority.
If I had to pick between Mendy and Martinez,
yeah,
I'll probably go. It's tough because
Martinez is fine though, because if it's a top 10, it's a top 5.
I would say Martinez just because when I look at the back four that Martinez has got and what he's done is a lot better. So
fair enough. So Martinez goes in there because of majority.
Way more shots. Yeah.
So sorry, Kadus, majority.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, that's fine.
So Martinez goes in there. Then we've got let's say Wilson. Does Wilson get in top 5?
No.
I say top 10, not top 5.
No, we're talking about top 5 right now.
No.
Really? You don't think?
Mad. You guys are overlooking how much he's done for Newcastle.
He's been amazing. Wilson has
Where
been
Newcastle?
crazy.
Where Newcastle?
No, but he's been great.
It doesn't matter.
I'm saying
If
top 10,
Newcastle's
he's
dead.
been great.
As a
but
signing,
top
he's
5.
been amazing for them.
All right. So then let's go to Chilwell.
Is this for the last space?
Clean.
No, just top 5.
Wait. I think it should be. For me, I think it should be in the top 5. Just in what he's done, clean sheets, his assists, his goals so far this season is you can't argue against that. If you're going to talk about high performing,
But do you think Chilwell has been better than Reguilon though?
No.
Yes,
Possibly,
he has. 110% he has.
Okay, hold
he
on,
has.
hold on.
Chilwell's been
he
amazing
has.
on that left side.
Chilwell has been
I can't even
immaculate
lie.
every game, and he beats
So
on assist and goals.
So
what
would you
game
say
has
Chilwell?
Regular not been great on? Every game he started in the Premier League, he's been immaculate. He's ever got an assist.
How many clean sheets has he got?
Yeah, but
Nah, that's harsh.
But that's harsh because
Chelsea
back
defense is
four's-
better.
Yeah, your back four is better. You got a better goalkeeper.
But why are they better? But why? Because we weren't saying that last season. Why are they better?
Thiago Silva.
But I think Ben Chilwell is also very underrated in what he's done.
And
we
Zuma's
had
overperforming
Sanchez.
right now.
Most
All right.
of our goals are conceded
Okay,
because we got bloody
that's fine.
Sanchez.
All right.
Very good.
There's
I'm not
no
going to
point-
argue. I'm not going to
there's no
argue.
point
Just fine.
staying on that.
I
I'm
think
biased.
Chilwell,
I'm biased.
So okay,
think
so
Chilwell
then
over
all
Reguilon.
right. So then let's say we say Chilwell. Does Chilwell get in over Gabriel?
Yes.
Why?
Yes.
But also,
Arsenal
can
are
I
back
make an
three,
argument about Chilwell as well? Yeah, Chilwell's been playing in the Premier League. Reguilon hasn't, and he's just come in and straight away made
Same
an
as Gabriel. Same as Gabriel.
Yeah,
But I mean, it depends. But I get that. I understand that.
same
I
as-
get that.
let's
But
get-
it's
let's
kind of
get
that's
off
a bit of
that.
a metric.
Let's go. We've gone up.
We can just say Reguilon is fine because it's top 10. He's in there. If there's one place, and Barkley should go in ahead of all of them, in my opinion, for what he's done for Aston Villa's midfield.
But Barkley has
Yeah,
only played what 3 games, 4 games.
Listen,
3
Gabriel
games?
should be in that, man. Gabriel's
he's
been
played 4.
controlling the game. It's not like he's had David Luiz hasn't really been next to him. It's been Holding, who's injury
yeah,
prone and
but
hasn't really played.
Hojbjerg has been doing
Yeah,
sick
exactly.
holding
It's
the
not
game.
like Holding's a leader, is he? Gabriel's been taking that under his wing and been
Nah,
leading the
but-
back. He has
I
been leading the
can't-
back.
Boy,
I
he
can't
listened
put
to a
Gabriel above
battering the other day,
Hojbjerg.
but okay.
Right now we have.
I think Hojbjerg is a better
He wasn't our
signing.
worst defender either.
Okay, listen, guys. Right now we have Jota confirmed, Silva confirmed, Martinez confirmed, Rodriguez maybe. So there's possibly 2 positions left if we're not putting Rodriguez in.
Ross Barkley.
But who, like, for me, Barkley can't get in ahead of Rodriguez. That's definitely he can't.
Oh, no way.
Like then you're just taking the piss out of Rodriguez what he's done so far since he's come.
That's a discussion.
Yeah, we have to talk about every game though, man. I agree. I'm not. Rodriguez should be in one of the top signings for sure.
Yeah, but
when we say
one
top
player's
five,
been injured, the other player hasn't been injured. Do you know what I mean?
But Barkley's done it in a worse team, and the way Barkley was a big reason Aston Villa killed us, and I feel like he was a big part of the killing against Arsenal as well. He's done it against big teams.
But Rodriguez's numbers are better.
That killed us, but yeah.
Yeah, but
the last two games. My only thing is my only argument is the last two games. That's my only argument.
I mean,
the last two games,
Barkley's doing it at Villa. That's why I'm a bit like, he's performing to a high level in a much
He's been in
worse
the
team.
league for forever, man.
Doesn't
you
matter.
know when
Why do you
foreign
put that
players
at the
come into
beginning?
the
How well
league,
you
they
play
always
for the
find
team.
it difficult.
Doesn't matter. It's the
So we're
best
giving
signing,
people
man.
handicaps. Is that what it is now?
Yeah,
I
just because
don't
you're
see-
coming from abroad doesn't mean you can't rank them.
I don't see
It
how
is what
we've
it
not
is.
left.
Okay.
I don't see why we've left regular now. I really don't understand.
Well, it's a
He's a
majority.
Portland's Chilwell, that's why.
It's also a
Well, no,
majority.
it's fine. I will
But we're not
concede
doing
that
for
and say regular.
positions. We're just doing signings. So
No, that's what I'm saying. But it's a majority. If they're saying that he doesn't get in, and you're the only one saying he does, then he doesn't get in.
Yeah, what over Barkley?
Not necessarily over anybody. Like, can he get in? Who would he get in over? So far, we have Jota, Silva, Martinez. He doesn't get in ahead of any of them, does he?
No, I know, but the ones we're discussing now.
Okay, yeah. So
Barkley's ahead of him,
Barkley, is he ahead of
and
Reguilon?
Rodriguez is ahead of him as better signings.
And Gabriel's ahead of him too.
Look how well
I'd say
look how well
Adams
Aston
as
Villa
well.
are playing now, man. Look at even James Rodriguez. Even look how well Everton are playing with him. So I guess with Reguilon, I do think I do think Reguilon's a top signing. I do.
So you guys are saying Barkley needs to be in there?
No.
I would actually rank him higher than Rodriguez for a lot of reasons. For how he's transformed how that midfield's operating at Aston Villa.
Does
That's
anyone
crazy,
does
man.
anyone else agree with that?
No.
Kadus, do you agree that
I'll put James in there.
And how about you, Kadus?
If
I've got
I had
Barkley
to
in there.
choose between James and Barkley, I'll choose James.
How about
I
you,
can't
Kadus?
have both of them.
Well, that's fine. Yeah, I mean, I'm cool with James Rodriguez too.
So then Rodriguez is in there. So then we've got one position left. So that position could go to Gabriel. It could go to Barkley. It could go to Højbjerg. It could go to Mendy. It could go to Wilson. Reguilon. Yeah. So
Barkley.
who you guys saying?
Well, I'll
I'm
put
saying
Gabriel in there.
Højbjerg.
Højbjerg. We've had a
Barkley's
Højbjerg.
better.
We've had Barkley from Isha. Kadus, what are you saying?
If it's between Højbjerg and Barkley, then Barkley.
It's not between. It's all those names you could choose.
I say Barkley in terms of what he's done
Barkley,
for Aston Villa.
and then Kemal.
Gabriel.
So I guess it's gonna be Barkley, because you guys majority rules. So
Wait,
Bark-
who did you pick?
who?
Oh, yes.
I'm the host, bruv. Barkley.
Don't matter. Nah.
Yeah, but yeah, who did you pick? Who did you
Who
pick?
did you pick?
We gotta know.
Out of that list, I would have picked Wilson. To be honest with you, I would have picked Wilson. I just think Wilson, what he's done for Newcastle, has been amazing.
It's been incredible, isn't it?
Incredible.
His numbers are nuts.
He's also my striker.
Actually,
in my
can we go for Wilson over Barkley, please?
Yeah, that's cool. I'm happy with that too.
You guys cool with
I would
Wilson?
What's the
accept that.
problem with Barkley, man? You just don't want Barkley in there.
But Barkley's been in the Premier League far too long.
That's
And
such a
he's
stupid
not-
argument. That's such a
he's not
stupid argument
Grealish.
to make.
That's
It's a stupid
the thing,
argument to make.
Grealish
No, I
makes
don't.
him-
I don't even
redundant.
think it's all of that. For me, I just think Wilson has outperformed Barkley. That's what I think. Like, I
Yeah,
think if
he's
you're
been
looking
incredible.
at, he's been amazing. Every game he's been influential for them. Barkley has been good in the games he's played, but he's also been missing in some of the Villa games too that Barkley has played. So
What games?
I would go Wilson, but it's up to you guys.
Yeah, Wilson.
Wilson, okay,
I'm happy with Wilson.
okay. So then
No
that's
one cares
our.
about Gabriel. Come on.
So that's our five. That's our. Kamal, who do you think Gabriel would have gone ahead? I have Wilson, Martinez, Silva, Jota, and Rodriguez.
Okay, yeah, you could.
Cool. All right, so let's. So now
Disrespect
that
me, bruv.
my bad. So now we have the five. Let's just talk about the top. Let's not go and rank all the way to fifth. Who do you guys think is the signing of the summer so far in terms of performances from when they got signed?
I hate to say
To
it,
now.
but Jota. I hate to say it.
You know what? It's just probably going to smile at me, but I might have to agree with that one now because of the consistency he's shown since the last time we had this debate. If you asked me
I
2
told
weeks
you.
ago, I wouldn't have said him because he was there like 2 games, 3 games, and he did well. but it might have to
But
be
you
him.
felt the same about regulars
Since
too.
then.
You were like, guys, first take 2 games.
Yeah, 2 games. Yeah, but if you show consistency, I'll give love, and he's showing consistency.
Can we
so-
come back to this again next break? Yeah.
Can I just
Yeah,
can I ask you a question though? What's the metric on that? Because
what?
I understand. For me, I think Jota is up there with one of the signings of the season. I think he's been phenomenal.
Yeah.
At Liverpool, right? But then there's so many people that I can think of in my head, bar any of Chelsea's players, that have come into the team and transformed that team from a position where they were here to another level.
Yeah,
and I think for me, the fact of
Can
the
I
matter
answer
is, no, but wait, before you do, because whatever, you have to look at Liverpool. The system has already been set up for Jota to score, and Jota's quality is bringing that out. No, is Liverpool's system not that good? Of course it is. It's one of the best
I
systems in
disagree.
world football, right? So he's producing.
Are you saying your system is not good enough?
No, it's not. Okay,
You're
let
not.
me
You're
answer
not.
that.
That's
Let me-
Liverpool
let me
bias.
answer.
Okay, go.
No, it's not. I'll tell you why. Because Jota was signed to be a bench guy, right? He was signed to be the backup to our front three. He was never signed to replace anyone. So when Jota came in, he was that good that we've actually changed our system to play 4 strikers. So when we played City yesterday, it's the first time you've seen us actually play a 4-2-4. We never do that. And the reason why we've evolved as a team is because of him. Like, he's come in as a backup guy, been that good that he's walked into one of the best teams in the world, arguably the second best team in the world, and forced his way in there to the point where one of our best players who's been underperforming the last 8 months is getting benched because of him.
But do you think?
System.
But
We
do
changed
you
our
think?
system to
bro,
accommodate.
No, but do you think? Wait, because I get where you're coming from. But do you think that system has had to change because Firmino is underperforming? Because do you think
No.
if Firmino was scoring, because there was a time where Jota was on the bench, granted he forced his way in, but if Firmino was scoring and he was doing what he's meant to do, because he's underperformed in all areas, it's not just his scoring, is it right? But if he was still doing that, I don't think Jota would be coming so easily into the team.
But it's a
I don't
City
disagree.
game, though.
I
You
disagree.
can't judge that he's fought his way to a front 4 when you're just doing it against the City game.
That's not the only game we've done it.
No, but the thing is also,
Okay.
I think that the thing is also though, I think Jota going into the Liverpool game, I don't think is as hard. A Liverpool team is as hard as Silva going into the Chelsea back line. That was a mess. And for him, I think the transformation that Silva made to Chelsea is arguably stronger than the transformation Jota would have made to Liverpool. Now, the reason why I think Jota looks amazing right now, of course, he's playing really well, but Liverpool are not playing well. So the fact that he's on form and not anyone else around him is really on form makes him stand out even that much more.
But then that can, in a way, kind of be argued about Wilson. The fact that Newcastle
but-
was struggling for goals
Yeah.
before, and Wilson came in and they're banging. You know.
But do you think they're underperforming in other areas because they've actually invested quite a lot? It's not just Callum Wilson. You had Ryan Fraser, granted he's injured now.
Yeah.
Hendrick, Jamal Lewis. So I mean, the entire team. I mean, I get it, but it's still.
But you also have to look at what they're doing. You know, like we could look at the ifs and whats, but when you watch them play, like Jota has done big things. He's scored goals. He's assisted. He's done
Winning
great
goals
things
as well.
Yeah,
He's won lots of points.
Yep, Silva also has been having clean sheets and
Clean
he's
sheets, only
also
conceded
scored
one.
goals as well. He scored goals as well.
Scored
And
one,
he has-
conceded 1 goal.
Yeah, so he's also done well. So, I mean, from our conversations, it's looking like the summer signing has to be between Silva and Jota. So,
I'm going Jota.
What
So
about
let-
Martinez? The fact that he's right up there, top clean sheets.
I think-
he's getting clean sheets for them.
I mean, you guys tell me what you think. I think Martinez is a good shout to be in the top 5, but I don't think he goes above those two. Personally.
I think it's
Yeah,
hard. I
I
think it's
agree.
hard. I think it's hard as well because obviously
You don't think he's the difference of them winning
No,
against
he's the
Liverpool?
difference.
But I
think-
also
I
think.
think-
Not
I don't-
completely.
I don't-
Arsenal.
I just wanted to say. I just wanted to say as well. Aston Villa have always been organised defensively. Granted, Martinez, yes, has helped you, but it's Aston Villa's attack.
Yeah.
Because they're not conceding, but they've scored 7 against Liverpool. They scored 3 against Arsenal. They're scoring goals because of their attack. They're able to kind of push
And
forward.
their midfield. So much
So
better.
yeah, for sure. That's what. Yeah. So I mean, I do believe that Martinez is up there, but at the same time, I don't
There's
think
two
he's
that
been
can
one of
be
the
above
the
him.
main transformation.
Okay, well
Yeah.
let's wrap it up then. Let's wrap this up. So those are the 2 names that we will go and do. Let's see with you 5 who you think should be the top. So Isha, I know with you said Jota, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Kadus.
Only just.
Kadus, what are you saying?
Thiago Silva.
Okay, Ben, what are you saying?
Just thinking of two names you lot two said, so I'm gonna go with Jota, man.
Jota, okay. Kemal, what are you saying?
Jota won. There you go.
Okay, so it doesn't matter what I say because Jota would have won because that's 3. Okay, so Jota signing.
What were you
of the
gonna say
summer.
though?
What was you
What were
gonna
you gonna
say?
say?
Jota.
But this guy always
Guys,
gives away his
I'm-
own
I'm-
face.
I'm-
I'm
Jota.
not
I think
gonna
he was
lie
gonna
to
say
you.
Jota too.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know. I mean, it's for me, it's 50-50, man. Jota and Silva is 50-50 because I really highly rate how he's transformed the defense. Like that was Chelsea's issue. Chelsea defensively were quite poor, and
But
since he's
even,
come
do you know what? But even Chelsea's like set pieces are a lot more dangerous with him.
he's
there.
so. But yeah, he's
Well, it's
so,
not even
he's
just
so,
that. I think it's
he's
that's
so
that's credit
calm.
to our defensive coach.
He's so calm. He's intelligent. He's like he demands the back line. You can see the confidence oozing out of him. He's
I
not
feel-
even
yeah.
quick, but he's clever. He reminds me of Terry a little bit, but just a much more techie, flary Terry. That's what he reminds me of. So
And just the way he progresses the ball, man.
Yeah.
I just feel so calm when he's in defence. I really do.
yeah, I think thinking about it, I would probably go for Thiago because of those Silva, sorry, because of those things that I mentioned. But it's very, very close. But it looks like Jota won anyway because of what everybody said. So there you have it. That's the show for today.
Do you know who we left though?
No. Watkins, special shout out for Watkins. So that's the show for today. Let us know what you think. Let us know if you agree with us. If we missed out any other names that should be there in the top 5. Thank you so much for joining in this week. Thank you to the Football Brehz as well for this discussion. It's been good. And we're going to return for you next week with more content. Thank you very much. Subscribe and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
Later.